Good morning. I'm Dr. Shane, and I'm excited to be here. Several people have asked me why. Why'd you start doing this morning chat thing? You used to come in here and used to speak once a week, twice a week. What's with this everyday morning chat? Well, the morning chat is based on me being at a conference. I was at April Frank's Epic, Epicon is what she calls it. And I was there, and she asked me an important question. She's a social media guru. And she said, "Why ain't you showing up?" I said, "Excuse me, April. I've been knowing each other for a while." She said, "Why ain't you showing up?" And I said, "April, what are you talking about?" She says, "On social media, you don't show up regular and you don't show up right." And she challenged me to do a 90-day thing. And she says, "Kevin Samuel shows up." And I was like, everyone's been asking me about this Kevin Samuels guy. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know who he is. I've listened to a time or two, and I know what he says about women getting high dollar men and all that stuff. But I don't compare myself with Kevin Samuels. She says, "But that's who people are listening to because you don't show up, and you need to show up, and you need to support us." And I thought about it, and I was like, "April, you are right. I need to show up." So here I am showing up. So I started doing marital therapy like 18 years ago. Social media wasn't that big. I just stayed in my room and saw clients. I've seen like 5,500 clients. And she's like, "You're the person we need out here." So you're going to get in these morning chats like the benefit of their successes, lessons learned, and some proven strategies. So if you have some questions in the browser, I will respond as long as I can. But hopefully, this group will get so big that I won't be able to respond to all of them, but I will look at them. So another reason that I am here is because, being real straight with y'all, slavery ain't our history. Slavery is the interruption of our history. The devaluation of marriage is the interruption of our history. It is not our history in and of itself. So we have a history of like having strong families, and that's just always been a thing. And we're going to get back to having strong families. So I just want you to say, you see all this stuff in the news, and you see about black families not making it. Should you get married? I know there was one young man that asked this question that appeared in the Washington Post. I might remember this. Any of y'all remember? You do let me know in the browser. He said, "Is marriage for white folk?" It's marriage for white folk. And a book was written about that. And I'm here to say, yeah, but it's for us too. I mean, out 5,500 couples, you don't see these people on the news, but they are definitely spouses that are newsworthy. They fight, invest in their marriage. They do amazing things for their kids and their families. They make sacrifices. So if you're out there and you're nervous, just want you to know, hey, this is just an interruption, but that's not who we are as a people entirely. We're also people that want our families to work. So I'll help you get some things to do that. So one of the other things that I recognize is divorce rates. Our divorce rates are high, but they're not high because we're inherently dysfunctional, y'all, and we just can't make it. They're high for a couple of reasons. So let me give you those reasons. First of all, we are much more likely to marry into high risk groups. High risk groups. What do I mean? Women earn more money. I did this program called Female Breadwinners. I ain't trying to say female in a derogatory way. I'm not trying to get canceled here. I'm just kind of old. And there was two options, male, female. So anyway, so I had this program called Female Breadwinners. And it was designed to help couples where women made more. So nationally, women make more 40% of the households. In our community, it's 60. Internationally, it's 40% too, but in the black and the brown, it's 60. So these challenges come in our households, and we need to figure out how to address them. Does that mean the woman's wrong? No, clearly not. She's just trying to make it happen for her family. Is the husband wrong? Not necessarily, but boy, he may need some help accepting his role because it may not be the role he saw in his own household. And if it was, they didn't talk about it, right? But, anyways, that's a high risk group. Another high risk group is, let's say, You marry someone with a child from another relationship or marriage. Y'all know what I'm talking out there. Seriously, if you got a blended family, go to the browser and type in BF, right? Because I'm talking to people that deal with blended families, which is great. I think you get bonus children, bonus parents, all that stuff. I did. I'm from a blended family. Can't tell me nothing about my brothers. I love them to death and sisters and won't use the word step. Because I think blended families are important, but the divorce rate is if you have a child from another relationship or marriage, regular divorce rate is 45%, 45 to 50, you're now up to 65. If both of you do, you're now up to 70% divorce rate. So I just say that to say we're coming into some high risk marriages, but the biggest reason might be this last one. 30%. Y'all got that? 30%. 30%. The divorce rate drops 30% when you get an intervention. Now, this doesn't qualify as an intervention, but we could have some tips to help you get some intervention. I will talk about best practice, proven strategies, love languages, all these things that are designed to help you get what you need to strengthen your marriage. We can laugh together, we can cry together. Y'all can say, hey, this is what I want to talk about tomorrow. And we'll talk about that in tomorrow's chat in some version. So, anyways, I thank you all. I'm excited. I've shown up. I decided I am going to show up on the regular, but I need y'all to show up too, right? I need you to look at 3, 5, 10, whatever number, but commit to 3 people in your tribe. Other couples that you go out to dinner with, other couples that, boy, they may be talking to you and need help, and you're like beyond my skill set. And invite them into our community. Invite them in our community, invite them to our tribe, and let's grow it. Anyways, I'm Dr. Shane. I am out, and that is today's morning chat. Have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm here for at least, stay for at least another 86 days, because I promised I would do a 90-day challenge where this is what I did, and I'd see what it became. Welcome, and I thank you for joining me. Dr. Shane, African American Marriage Counseling with Dr. Shane. Welcome to our community, and make it a great day.